Good morning. Hopefully your day's starting out good. I've been up since like 5 something. Crazy ass dreams, man. Alright. So before I start, I want you guys to understand that the messages that I get are not going to be for the same people every time. It's for whoever is watching it. It needs to hear it at this time. So sometimes it might seem repetitive, but I can only tell you what they're telling me, so I'm sorry. But alright, if you guys are going through something right now, because the cards that I got right now, it's showing me that some of you might be struggling, some of you are going through a lot of changes, and you feel like your world's falling apart. Good morning, Amy. That's a lot of damn coffee. So it's showing me that you guys, like I said, people change, things change, jobs change, houses, relationships, everything changes, everything grows. So, okay, let's start with the accepting the struggles as lessons. So I want you to approach whatever it is you're going through right now as a lesson. Look at it like when you're in school and they're teaching you something new and it's something that's challenging and you don't really understand it. Work through it and then you learn it and you figure it out. So it's kind of the same with life. You're presented with these situations, but it's to help your soul grow. It's to teach you something. So if you approach these things as, what can I learn from this? What is this trying to teach me? It'll help you get through it. Girl, full moon life is serious. I know. It'll help you to... I'm sorry, ADD. I can't help that. So it helps you get through everything. If you look at life as learning, just look at it like you're learning something every time that you're going through this. And I know it's hard and it's easier said than done when you're in the middle of some fucked up shit and you're just like, bitch, fuck you. This shit is not a fucking lesson. This sucks. I get it. Believe me, I do. But just understand that if it's being taken away, if it's being torn apart, okay, like if you have a house and the foundation is fucking rotten, your house is gonna fall apart. When you build something, you want to build it on a strong foundation. So when spirit starts taking things apart, it's because the foundation is not good. So appreciate that it's happening. Appreciate that it's falling apart, because you would hate to put all this work and all this energy into this on this rotten foundation only to have it fall apart later. So hopefully that makes some type of sense to you. So appreciate the lessons that are happening and understand that in coming apart, it's helping you to grow. Even though it might be painful, even though shit just might suck, understand that it's for your higher purpose. It's to get you aligned with your soul's path. It's to get you on the right track to where you're supposed to be going. Like I said, you can listen to spirit and do what they want you to do, or they're going to drag your ass there. And from the cards, it looks like some people are going to be drugged there. So I'm going to pray for you. But understand that even though it sucks now, it will get better. I got the bone collector. Now she is saying that... Okay, we have triggers. We have almost like checkpoints, like things that we revert back to. If we had a traumatic experience, that's kind of where we go back to when we're like, oh man, I don't want to do this again because this person did all these horrible things and I'm terrified of going through that again. Or a lot of our traumas come from when we were kids, our parents don't realize how fucked up they left us, like for real. But some of those things, it's like they're trigger points. So that's your natural go-to. You just revert back to how you handle those situations at that point in time. And sometimes you shut down. Sometimes you You yell, you get mad, like you do all these things that are not conducive for you. You know, now as an adult, it's important that you create new habits. You learn new coping techniques. You learn how to deal with these situations in a better manner. So what was in you as a child is still in you before it got damaged. You just have to kind of dig it back up, okay? It means you have to feel through the bullshit and allow it to happen, but you can't keep going back to your regular coping mechanisms. Oh, if I like somebody, I'm not gonna say shit, or I'm gonna push them away, or whatever the fuck it is. You know, you have to find new coping mechanisms. You have to grow. You have to allow yourself to experience life and move past these things, because if not, you're gonna stay stuck. You're going to never be happy. You're never going to trust another person. You're never going to be in another relationship. And that's the joy of being on earth. You get to experience all these beautiful things. But if you're so afraid and worried about how horrible something is going to be, you're never going to experience it. You're never going to fully live your life. So please look at it as it's a learning experience. Whatever relationship that you are going into or you're leaving, don't be afraid of it. Everything is an experience. If you approach it as it's an experience, you can make it an awesome experience. It could be a horrible experience, but understand whatever decision you make is ultimately going to take you to where you want to go. So if you make this decision, and let's say it is a bad fucking decision, then I'm pretty sure you'll know it really quickly that it wasn't a good choice, and then you can move past it. But let's say you make the decision and it is a good decision, and this is the happiest you've ever been in your fucking life, then you're going to be happy that you took that risk, that you made that choice. Understand that you can walk away from anything that you decide, whether it's good or bad. You have the choice to stay there or walk away from it. So what are you afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of when you take a risk. You know, you're not losing anything. Your ego, you're going to get your feelings hurt. Like, come on. If you look at it as lessons, you're not hurting anything. It's, oh, well, okay, today's lesson is don't let people walk all over me, or set better boundaries, or have higher standards, or pay attention to the red flags, or learn how to love unconditionally. Like, truly look at life as they are lessons. And when you approach it like that, you're going to appreciate everything that's happening more, and you're going to understand it better. And you're not going to get as, you know, you're not going to let it get you down when something bad happens. Okay, so I know that whatever you're going through right now, it probably seems like it fucking sucks and it's never going to get better, and it's probably the worst thing in the fucking world. But Spirit's saying expect powerful changes, okay? Whatever it is you've been working towards, whatever you've been praying about, if you've been praying to get out of a fucked up situation, or praying to get a new house, a new job, whatever it is, it's coming, okay? It is happening. But first, they got to clear away all this shit. So if it seems like a fucking tornado right now, understand it's going to get better, okay? You got to go through the storm sometimes. Ride that shit out. It's going to get better. So I know this is a lot, and I'm sorry for whoever's going through it right now. But really, you have to start tuning into yourself and doing what's best for your highest good. Now, I'm sorry, I have a lot of shit here. Surrendering to your soul's path, which comes with the change. You know, when your life is getting blown up to shit, because it's happened to me multiple times because I'm fucking hard-headed as hell. It's your spirit, you know, they want you to surrender. They want you to just say, fuck it, like, I'm done. I can't control this shit. I can't take it anymore. And then everything magically fucking works out. And you're just like, huh. You know, after you spend like an hour crying your fucking eyeballs out and that's it, you're done. That's what happens. But they want you to surrender to your soul's path, because in going through these changes and going through these struggles, it's going to help your personal growth. You know, it's going to help you evolve spiritually. It's going to help you evolve here on planet Earth, you know. You grow and you change, and the more that you grow and you change, the more you're capable of understanding, the more you're capable of giving unconditional love. Because a lot of people, we all love with conditions. You know, I used to love with conditions. I'm not going to say here in front, I did. Be like, I love you as long as this, and that happens. And that's not how you're supposed to love. You're supposed to love regardless. But that doesn't mean that you allow people to treat you like shit, or walk all over you or do whatever the fuck they want to do. No, it means I will love you regardless of whatever your actions are, because I know it's coming from a dark place. I know it's coming from a place of pain. Okay, so stay open-minded. And some people are very closed-minded, especially if you grow up in the hood and you have this hood mentality and you only know this and that's all you've ever fucking known. It takes a lot to break out of that. Sometimes you have to meet other people to experience other things so that you can learn to be open-minded and learn to appreciate the changes and see how other cultures are and other ways of living are. Because, like I said, I was very sheltered. I was very, like, my mom was way overprotective. I couldn't fucking do anything, and when I did, it was a fucking all hell breaking loose. So it took a lot for me to understand that there was more to my hood life. It really was. Like, I didn't know anything past that because I went to school in the hood, I grew up in the hood, and that's it. It wasn't until I left my house and I actually went to explore the world and do all of these things that I learned there was so much more. So please stay open-minded, and you have to trust your intuition. I could sit here all day and say whatever the fuck it is that you need to hear, whatever it is that I need to say, but ultimately it comes down to you trusting yourself and understanding that what's best for you is what's best for you, okay? Don't listen to what other people say. Don't let other people get in your head. Don't do that. I understand they might have the best intentions, but you have to look at where the information is coming from. Is it someone that's in pain? Have they healed their own shit? And most of the time, no, they haven't healed their own shit, so they're going to give you bad advice. Not intentionally, but because that's what they've experienced in their life. So they're going to tell you, hey, nah, you shouldn't take that risk because this happened to me this many times, or your own experiences, and you're holding yourself back. Your heart knows what's best for you. Spirit knows what's best for you. So please trust it and allow it to make the necessary moves. Allow it to clear away what's necessary and listen to the fucking signs. If it's saying you, hey, go to this person, go to that fucking person. If it's saying go to this fucking state, go to that state. Or leave this job, leave the fucking job. Understand, it's all working for your highest good, and you have to really trust that that's what's happening. Because if you stay stuck in this is fucking horrible, I hate this shit, why is this happening to me? Your life is gonna stay like that. You're gonna keep attracting more shit to you. Please just let spirit in, listen to yourself, go quiet, go anything, fucking wherever you need to go. Like, please just try to balance yourself, align yourself so that you can get these messages. And if you have questions, I find that there's times where I like yes or no things that I want to know. And if I'm meditating and I'll get like, if it's a bad response or something that's going to be negative for me, I get like really tense. Or if it's like, no, that's not right, my body gets really tense and I know, okay, that's not the right thing to do. And if it's yes, then you're more calm, you're more relaxed, you're not anxious about it, then you just know that it's the right thing. Okay? Approach all things with compassion. Be loving, be considerate, and be understanding of people. And I know whatever it is you're going through, you have to be able to ask for help. Talk to your friends. And it's hard because I'm not a person that I don't like asking for help. Even if I absolutely fucking need it, like, if I ask for help, it's going to be more on the behalf of my kids because I don't want them to suffer. But for me personally, I won't do it. I'll suffer through whatever the fuck I got to suffer through. So don't be afraid to ask for help from people that you trust and that you know really care about you and want the best for you. Okay? So I know it's hard when you're going through this right now, but just try to still be compassionate towards others. When you're able to come across people and hear their stories and feel their pain, it opens up a whole new side of you. It helps you to see things from another perspective. It helps you to be more understanding to their situation and how they react to things. So try to look at it that way. And I know that it might be hard, but truly when you look at someone's pain and be like, damn, what if it was my mother that died? How would I feel? Or What if it was me that was losing my house and I have kids and I don't have a way to provide a home? Try to put yourself in that person's shoes and understand how painful and how stressful it is for that person, okay? And they're asking you to go out in nature because that's the easiest way to reconnect. It is the easiest way, it is the fastest way, and it helps your body. There's so many benefits to being out in nature. It's insane. So please just go out in nature, take a walk by yourself, turn your phone off so that you can truly listen and focus on a question. If you have a question, focus on that question and then allow it. Just be silent and let it come in, and the answers will come to you. They really will. So Spirit is always with you. When you ask for guidance, they are there to give it to you. You just have to be open to it. Okay? The messages on the TV, the messages on Facebook, messages on the radio, whatever the fuck it is that you spend your time doing, that you keep seeing the same shit, or you're just like, damn, this is weird. Or damn, this person just said this to me and I was thinking about this. Take it like that. Okay? Those are the messages. Those are your guides trying to get you the information the way they know that you're going to be receptive to it. Pay attention to it. Okay? So those are your messages today. I hope the best for you in your situation. I know it seems difficult right now, but please trust the process. Spirit is working in your highest good. I promise you they are, okay? Just do the best you can right now and look at it as lessons. Don't look at it from victim mentality, okay? Just go into it as, what can I learn from this situation? Because as soon as you learn that situation, you're going to move past it. But if you don't learn from it, you're going to repeat it over and over and over again. And you don't want to fucking do that because you waste so many years of your life. And I know, because I've wasted years upon fucking years. Please don't do that. Just look at it as a lesson and learn from it. So trust your intuition, okay? Spirit wants you to get on your right path, and they're going to do whatever the fuck necessary to get you there. I know. Believe me. Okay? Trust yourself and understand this is all personal growth and spiritual growth, okay? You're going to get to where you're meant to be. Have faith. It's all working in your highest good. I love you guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Have a good day, Amy.